India is not a country you visit. It is a world you enter. A place where 5,000 years of history breathe through modern streets. Where ancient prayers echo beside digital screens. Where more than 1.4 billion lives move forward together. Each carrying a story, a struggle, and a dream. India is overwhelming, confusing, beautiful, and unforgettable. Welcome to a civilization that never stops. Long before modern nations existed, India was already building cities. The Indus Valley civilization created urban planning, sanitation systems, and trade networks that shaped the ancient world. India gave humanity zero, the foundation of modern mathematics. Its scholars mapped stars, planets, time, and medicine when much of the world was still discovering fire. India moves on the strength of its people, farmers rising before sunrise, students studying under streetlights, workers building towers that scrape the sky, mothers carrying generations of wisdom, children carrying the future. Family binds society, community sustains it, hope drives it, old traditions walk beside new ambition. Delhi is India's heartbeat. Ancient empires ruled here. Modern governments govern here. Power, politics, culture, and conflict collide in its streets. Mumbai is India's economic engine. It builds billionaires and dreamers in the same breath. Bollywood shapes global culture. Finance fuels ambition, and millions chase possibility every single day. Bengaluru codes India's future. Here, innovation meets global technology. From startups to global corporations, this city builds the digital world. Chennai balances heritage with progress, where ancient culture and modern industry coexist. Kolkata carries India's intellectual soul, art, poetry, revolution, and resistance. Hyderabad blends royal history with modern technology, becoming one of India's fastest-growing innovation centers. Jaipur preserves India's royal heritage, standing as a reminder of India's majestic past. India celebrates life loudly. Festivals light up cities, food unites families, music and dance tell stories older than memory. Culture here is not performed, it is lived. India's growth carries heavy weight. Poverty persists. Cities choke with pollution. Overpopulation strains resources. Inequality remains. Progress demands sacrifice. India is not a place you observe from a distance. It pulls you in. Slowly at first, then completely. One moment you are standing in the middle of a city that feels like the future. Glass towers, electric traffic, digital screens glowing in every direction, and only a few streets away, you are walking through a temple older than most countries on Earth. In India, time does not move in a straight line. The past, the present, and the future exist together in the same breath. What makes India extraordinary is not simply its size or its population, but the way contradictions live peacefully side by side. Silence and noise, wealth and poverty, tradition and ambition, faith and technology. You may hear ancient chants at dawn, then watch satellites launch into space by noon. You may see a farmer plowing his field the same way his ancestors did 1,000 years ago, while his son builds software for companies on the other side of the planet. Everywhere you go, India teaches you something about endurance, about patience, about the human ability to adapt. Walk through its villages, and you will witness a rhythm of life that has survived empires, invasions, and revolutions. Women drawing sacred symbols at their doorsteps every morning. Children carrying school bags larger than their bodies. Elders sitting in the shade, telling stories that stretch across generations. These are not scenes from history. This is modern India. In the cities, the pace is relentless. Delhi moves with the weight of government and history pressing against its future. Mumbai never pauses, a city where dreams are built and broken every single day. Bengaluru hums with innovation, young minds shaping code that connects continents. Kolkata breathes art and intellect, where poetry and politics meet on every corner. Chennai preserves culture with quiet strength. Hyderabad races forward with technology while guarding its royal past. Each city holds its own soul, yet all belong to the same story. And then there is the land itself, the Himalayas rising like guardians of the north, rivers that have carried prayers for thousands of years, deserts glowing under endless skies, forests alive with monsoon rain, oceans touching ancient ports that once traded with the world long before global maps existed. India is geography in motion. But India is not only beauty, it is also burden, the weight of over 1 billion lives pressing on limited resources, the struggle of families fighting poverty with courage that never makes headlines, the pollution that clouds the sky of growing cities, the inequality that challenges every promise of progress. These realities are not hidden here. They stand in plain sight, demanding attention, demanding solutions, demanding responsibility. Yet what defines India is not its problems. It is how its people continue anyway. They continue to build. They continue to dream. They continue to believe in tomorrow. Students study under streetlights. Entrepreneurs launch businesses from one-room offices. Scientists push boundaries of space and medicine. Farmers fight changing climates. Mothers raise children with hopes larger than their circumstances. Young people march forward carrying both ancient values and modern vision. India is not a country standing still. It is a civilization in motion. It has survived thousands of years not because it avoided hardship, but because it learned how to carry it, how to bend without breaking, how to fall and rise again, over and over. And perhaps that is India's greatest lesson to the world, that progress does not erase the past, that tradition does not block the future, that even in the loudest chaos, meaning can exist, that even under the heaviest weight, hope can survive. India does not promise perfection. India promises persistence. And in a world that is constantly changing, that persistence may be its greatest strength.